Yo, what's going on guys, Arekkz here, and welcome back to another Destiny video. It is Tuesday, it is reset day, which means I am once again back to tell you guys what is new in the world of Destiny this week. So, as always, if you guys do enjoy this, and you do find it helpful, then a like would be super appreciated, and don't forget to leave a comment down below. So, kicking things off this week with your Nightfall. This week it is the Sunless Cell Strike, and your modifiers are Specialist, where special weapon damage is favoured, Fresh Troops, where some enemy squads have been fortified with additional reinforcements, Match Game, where enemy shields are resistant to all unmatched elemental damage, and Exposure, where Guardian shields are increased but do not replenish. So, no burn this week, which means it will take a little bit longer, but similarly it means there's one less thing for you to have to watch out for at the same time. On top of that, make sure you do at least 3 Vanguard Heroic Strikes this week, because of course you want to grab those 30 legendary marks from the first 3 that you do. Then as for your raid challenge this week, it is back to the beginning of the cycle, so we're back to the War Priest challenge. So of course, if any of you guys are still trying to up your light, then the War Priest challenge is a quick and easy way to get some pretty highlight gear. It's definitely something that I've been doing on a weekly basis, going through and upping my light. I am now very nearly 335. I have been slacking lately, but I'm basically there. Then for those of you guys that are still collecting your Sterling Treasure, make sure you grab the 3 that you get this week. Of course, the first comes from the Postmaster. The second one comes from one of the weekly Crucible playlists, which this week are either Freelance 6v6, or alternatively, you have doubles. So either of those will give you 1 Sterling Treasure. And finally, the last one comes from the level 41 version of the Prison of Elders. And speaking of the Prison of Elders, for the Challenge of the Elders this week, your modifiers are Catapult and Grounded. So Catapult is grenade recharge rate is greatly increased, and Grounded is players take more damage whilst airborne. And plus your bonus, i.e. your kill bonus, is grenade kills. So grenade kills are worth more points. So of course, if you're a Voidwalker out there, or if you've got any pieces of armor that give you additional grenades, then all of that will help you if you are trying to get the highest points possible. On top of that, for those of you guys that want to know, the bosses are Kexis the Betrayed, round 1, who is Fallen, Psylocke the Defiled, round 2, who is Hive, and the Overmind Minotaur for round 3, and that is Vex. Then, moving over from there, if we take a stop at the tower, these are of course your weekly Crucible Bounties. Now again, if you haven't seen these, or you don't see these, then that's because you need to complete the Crucible quest chain, which incidentally is also super important if you want to complete your Moments of Triumph. So definitely try and do those ones, because it means that you also get access to these, which is of course an easy way to get, well I say easy, it's a way to get some Nightfall tier rewards, which can be up to 335, and of course it's also a means to work towards that emblem. Of course, if we then jump over to the Reef and speak to Petrovenge, these are your 3 taken wanted bounties. Now, quick question on this one. I do want this video, or this kind of weekly reset video, to be as useful to you guys as possible. A few people in the past have said, why do you still include these? Because, of course, they're not really that relevant these days. Now, I have kind of kept them going because there are some people that are still playing through Destiny and might still appreciate these. But if you guys have no use for these bounties whatsoever, do let me know, because it's something that I can just remove out this video and try and sort of make it as streamlined as possible. Either way, jumping over to Arekkz, these are your House of Judgment bounties. So if you're trying to increase your reputation, then this is where you want to go. Now, finally, jumping back to the Court of Oryx. I took this out last week because I was informed by some people that the Court of Oryx tier 3 bosses now rotate upon, putting a new rune in. But then when I left it out of last week's episode, some people in the comments said, actually, it doesn't rotate, and I was seeing the same thing every single time. So you know what? I haven't got a definitive answer on this one just yet. So for the time being, this week, when I put my rune in, I get Thalaloc, the Fanatic of Crota. So assuming it's weekly, then this is your boss this week. If it's not, then definitely let me know down below if you're seeing something different, and I will try and get to the bottom of it. But for the time being, that is your weekly reset. That is everything you need to know. Hopefully you guys found it helpful. Again, if you did, a like would be super appreciated. And thanks for watching. Take it easy. Catch you next time. Peace out.